Hi, Ninja Warriors. Welcome to Warrior Wednesday. It's the final Wednesday of February. Believe it or not, fourth Wednesday of the month. Final Wednesday, February. Time is flying by. It's so crazy. It's so wild. And we've officially entered Pisces season. So huge shout out to all my Pisces because your birthdays are here. Your birthdays are coming up. So comment with what your sign is. Hashtag Pisces, hashtag Aquarius, hashtag whatever sign you are. Would love to hear from you guys. Many people know me that I love not historical, but like astrological sides. It's one of the things that I connect with people, and something I enjoy talking about very, very much. And not talking about more, getting people to know more about themselves through their sign, you know what I mean, as one of the tools, right? So with that being said, welcome. Super excited to be with you today. We are pre-recording this because I am still experiencing technical difficulties with my phone. However, the good news is I got a new phone, and so next time when we do a Facebook video, it'll likely be live versus pre-recorded. So super excited about that. So when you catch the replay, comment with hashtag Encore. Let me know you were here. And also let me know what your biggest takeaway was from this video at the end of the video so that I know what landed, what resonated, what made a difference for you, so I can create more content that's relevant to you because I'm here for you, okay? So with that being said, we'll jump right in. So last week we talked about, episode 1 was about how to turn fear and frustration into actually setting yourself free and create that level of freedom. So it is Freedom February, or it could be whatever you want. It could be fierce, it can be fun, it can be fiery, it can be fired up, it can be fit, it can be whatever you want. It can be focused if you want to focus. And also can be fearless if that's your intention. So we still have a few more days to go. We are completing February on Sunday. We start marching. You start marching into your greatness on Monday. You can start now. No need to wait. I'm just giving you that possibility. So last week, I digress. So last week we talked about 3 ways for you to unhook yourself from frustration. And today, part 2, episode 2, I have 3 other ways for you that will support you in terms of taking control over your emotion, taking control over fear, frustration that comes up, and how to channel that frustration into inspiration so that you're actually in a space where you're creating productivity, and you're also in a space where you're creating results. So if you're excited about that, let me know you're excited. Love to hear from you. Love to feel your energy, even though this is pre-recorded. Would love to connect with you, okay? So last week we talked about recognizing, responding versus reacting, also reframing. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, go back to the previous video. You can catch that on YouTube, which is @Zena Solomon, and you can catch episode 1. Today, we're going to talk about releasing 3 things. So release, reset, reinvent, and redesign. Okay, 3 separate things. Okay, so we'll start with release and reset. So release and reset is you want to be in a space where first of all, you notice the trigger, you notice what's coming up, and you're choosing from a powerful place, because at every point in life, at every moment in life is a choice. Whether you recognize or see that or not, it is a choice. So choose to let go of the things that are pulling your energy, that frustrates you, that bring you fear. And a lot of times in my experience, we have a way of looking at things like it has to look a specific way. It should have looked like this, or should have looked like that. Whatever the should have looked like for you, that's an opportunity for you where you actually get to choose to let go of your attachment of how things should look or should have looked. That's going to give you a lot of freedom, because you're not going to be having an expectation. You're going to release that expectation and choose to let it go and move on. Okay, so that's number 1. Secondly, you want to reinvent yourself. So reinvent yourself in a sense where you want to shift the energy. So one thing you can do is listen to music, listen to meditation, do something that inspires you, do something that brings you that level of joy, that level of inspiration, that level of passion, and actually, a lot of times, especially with reinvention, you want to apply what you've learned, because a lot of times we know a lot of things. Like you know that you can listen to music, you can dance, you can do whatever, but are you applying it? Knowledge is different than application of knowledge. So knowledge is not power. The application of knowledge is power, because when you apply the knowledge and you create results from it and you create an experience for yourself, that's when you have power. That's when you actually gain the power. You don't gain power from knowing a lot of things that you don't do anything with. So if you feel me on that, comment with hashtag I feel you, okay? Because I want to make sure this landed, because it's not how much you know, it's how you apply what you know, okay? So with that being said, so we're going into the final thing, which is redesign. What I mean by that, by redesigning, is invest time to ask yourself this question, or start with a statement that says, I wonder. I wonder. When you say I wonder, like we looked at the things that are not working, right? However, you're clear when things are not working, you know what you want. So ask yourself, I wonder what it would look like when, not if, when. When, because you're going to make it happen, okay? That's part of redesigning. So one of the things you can do to support you with that process is you can journal. So journal about the redesign and what that redesign would look like for you. So ask yourself, start with, I wonder how things will look like in, say, this specific area when I X, okay? So start being in the creative process, in that energy, drop into your heart and connect from that space. And that's how you're going to see a different possibility for yourself, because you're connecting with wondering about, really what I'm saying is be curious, okay? So you're wondering about how things are going to flow versus actually being stuck in where you're at, okay? So you feel me, give me some love, give yourself some love, okay? So that's pretty much it. I want to share a couple quick quotes with you before we wrap up and give you your mission for this week. So Susan Jeffers said, feel the fear and do it anyway. So feel whatever you're feeling and do it anyway. She actually wrote the book, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. That's the name of her book. And it's such an incredible book. So if you're not familiar with Susan Jeffers' book, be sure to check it out. W. Clement Stone said, thinking will not overcome fear, but action will. Yes, action will overcome fear, because when you take action, you actually let go of that power that you give to fear. That fear is holding you holding you hostage and holding you in a prison. You're actually letting go of all of that, and you're taking action towards where you want to go. Okay, so team, here's your mission for this week. So share with us, with me, with everyone. Comment below this video. If you're on my email list, you can either comment. I'm going to ask you to do two things. Comment on my YouTube channel and also send me a reply back to my email, okay? Because I'd love to hear from you both ways. Or if you feel more comfortable just replying back to my email, go for it, okay? So share how you're going to let go of fear and frustration. How are you going to do it? Up until now, like the knowledge that you've gained, how are you going to do it? What's going to work for you? So comment below and share. And then number 2, redesign by saying, I wonder. Just start with I wonder and share what that looks like for you. What does that wonder look like for you? What does the new possibility look like for you? Because I'm very, very curious, and I also would love to connect with what is relevant to you right now, okay? So team, that's your mission for this week, and I'll see you next week. Next week will be March 1st. Well, it'll be March 3rd, I believe, 3/3. Okay, next week, I believe so. So I'll see you in March, and I'm sending you lots of love, lots of positive vibes, lots of great vibes as you finish February strong. So commit to finishing February strong, whatever that looks like for you. Set a vision, set a declaration, and make it happen, okay? So I'll see you next week at 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific on Warrior Wednesday. And we will likely be live at that point versus pre-recorded, because I will have new technology. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Love you, and share what resonated with you the most, and let me know when you complete the mission, because I want to hear from you. All right, bye for now.